Stupid button. Wrong button. Don't worry. I got it wrong. I got it completely wrong. How are we all doing, guys? I don't know how long this stream will go for tonight. I don't know if you read the comments to start with. The construction work going at the side of me. They're technically meant to be done by now, but they're not. So, yeah. So that's what we're doing with at the minute. So we are just dealing with that for now. Like going. But yeah. How are you all doing? How's everyone week been? Are we ready for football to be back? Because I know for damn sure I am. It's been a difficult one. The fun starts again. Yes, it does, Barry. How are you, Barry? Evening, Robert. Evening, Tony. Evening, Alec. Got my ticket for QPR on Saturday. It will be a hard game. It'll be a tough one. Ian, Bart Simpson, I think we can get 3 points. Ian and Bart, how you doing? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Eldana, come on Wednesday. Let's get a win tomorrow. I really want one. Hey, Finley. How you doing, mate? I don't know how much of the background noise that you can hear. So if you can, I apologize. There's not a lot I can do about it. It is what it is. But it's been an interesting week. There's been a lot of stories I've wanted to cover and do. But I've done something I don't normally do. I've had a big rest. I've made sure I look after myself a little bit and trying to... I can't hear any. That's perfect. If you can't hear any, that's even better. That makes it better. Yeah, mental health check-in, please, guys. Let me know what your goals are. Mine is about a 3 to a 4. I'm not great, but I'm not also brilliant. Currently watching the decline of Schalke even more. Been happening. Oh, Schalke decline, just upsetting. Such a good club. I'm not too bad, mate. Up and down. Bits of things have been good. Bits of things have been bad. It's all what it is. Each day is different, as they say. So yeah, each day is a bit different. Each day brings something new and something else you have to go through. I'm so sorry, Tom. I'm so sorry, mate. Ian in Lego Chronicles YouTube, how are you, mate? Losing to... Are they? Oh, bloody hell. But it's going to be an interesting game on Saturday because we need to turn up when they have not turned up in the last couple of weeks, and it needs to happen. Like a difficult, mate. I agree, mate. It's like things are going to get a bit weird soon come the end of September because your videos will probably go to a 5 p.m, 8 p.m. upload. Just because I've got my little one during the day, so you'll have that kind of thing going on. And it's difficult. I hope you're doing well, Tom. I don't think people understand how much dogs are part of the family. It's amazing when you get people who go, oh, it's just a dog. No, it was my dog. It was part of my family, part of everything. So it's always difficult when that happens. But I think the thing is, this week is going to be interesting. We need to see a performance. I think we could see Ola Kabaki play tomorrow. I think that would be a good shout. I think it needs to happen, to be fair. Just because we need to see what you can do. Ian and Sheila, how you doing? Hope you're well. We need to see what you can do, and I think it's time to shine, as they say. It's his time to shine, and I want to see that happen for him. I want to see what he can do properly. Something we haven't seen much of. Let's be honest, we've seen a couple bits in the cup game, but that's been about it. And I think what we've seen in cup games look good. Dembele and Shaw, yeah. Dembele and Shaw are their danger men, definitely. Especially Dembele. With Dembele, it kind of annoys me because it's a bit of a here's what you could have won situation with him. And it's only because we just didn't put a bid in. And I would have loved to have gotten in all Premier. You know what? I'm kind of excited for tomorrow. I'm looking forward to the routine of football. Jazz. I'm looking forward to getting that done and just enjoying it. We'll have a debrief again on Monday. Debrief Wednesday because I don't have the Blackpool game now. Then we'll have the debrief and roundup as we normally do. But I think Friday's roundup next week will be a bit different. But one thing is, you look at the players that we got back from international duty. Bernard isn't a case of that he's missed it due to injury. More cases that he's knackered. him and you know, oh, what's he called? Jamal Lowe could be difficult. We're missing a Denver. Yeah, I think you're right. I do agree. I think we are missing that kind of person to change things. But we'll see what happens with that, because that can all change in an instant. If we find a player like that, it'd be good. And it 2-0. Oh no, that's upsetting. But it can all change quite quickly, and that's the thing you gotta remember. Things can change really, really quickly, and if you can change games that fast and have that kind of player to do it, then fantastic. That's what you want. But the issue is finding those players who can change games, and normally cost a lot of cash. 22 people watching, 9 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. If you don't mind. How did Jamaica do? That's a good question, mate. I don't know, because I didn't check. I know we do as well. 11th of September, they beat Honduras, and they got a 0-0 versus Cuba. So 1 win and a draw. Ian in North Tenerife, man, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Ian and Mike, how you doing, mate? You've seen the pictures I sent you. Oh, have I sent you the latest one? I haven't done it yet. I'll send it you in a bit, mate. With what's been going on, it's interesting. But yeah, it's been an interesting one. It's been an interesting week. Like I said, there've been loads of videos I've wanted to make, and I've just not had chance to. I just not had a chance to because of life in the way. Little and back at school now. Other little and doing really well. And it's that whole thing. I'm just slowly but trying to get it sorted to a point where everything's good. And like I said, to come next part of the channel, October time, it can be even weirder kind of thing. Just because my missus go back to work and it kind of thing. We'll gone to the Blackpool game. Oh, you're not being able to go, mate. It's a good day out, Blackpool. And we get the return of Steve Bruce, which is interesting. Steve Bruce is going to get an interesting reception from the Wednesday fans, I think. I generally think we'll get a really interesting response from him. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because he didn't leave in very good terms, did he? Let's call a fade a fade. He did not leave in great terms for Wednesday going forward and stuff. It was a bit sour. No, don't have priority points is what it is. Yeah, the pecky priority points. I think a lot of people are missing out, and a lot of people had their priority points reset, didn't they? I think the whole system for priority points is mental. Interesting is doing a lot of work in that statement. Yeah. Yeah. But I think for me, you look at what we've got to do. We've got to put anything we had before the international break behind us. Got to work on what we've been working on and move it. It was interesting watching the inside match day footage today, seeing how quick they were trying to get players getting balls into the box to strikers a lot quicker. The ball out the feet was going a lot faster than it was beforehand in training, and it looks like that's something they've worked heavily on. It's trying to get that ball zip out faster into the box and the striker be more clinical and ready for it. And I think it was interesting watching them go about it and see where it was. Off there at the weekend anyway with that'll be good for you, mate. Good to get away and have a break. Go while the weather gets nice next week as well. It's meant to be nice this week as well. But it'll be interesting to see when they do this weekend and what team he picks, because with Bernard, Awitway, Iorfa leaves us with a lot of not many options. Let's put it that way. There ain't many options that we got that we can do, and that's the issue. Because if that does happen, we are going to have the situation where we're going to have to pick out some of the under-21 to play there. Luckily, we've got a lot of players who can play multiple positions, especially in defence, so that'll help. I was a bit concerned when I heard about there was a bit of a thing with Bernard, but it sounds more like it's more jet lag and just giving him time to rest up and go from there. It'll be interesting to see what team he picks. I will be very interested to see what team he picks. Does he change it up completely? Does the formation change a little bit? He did say during the international break he's not going to change things radically because he wants things to improve with what he's trying to do. Feels weird because it feels weird doing a actual video like this. I didn't do this last week. It was interesting having Valentin go, I'm ready to play, I'm ready to be in that game and get ready. It's like, it was interesting to find out that Henrik was the person who does a lot of the rollickings with them, and that's something I kind of get anyway. I think we all kind of get that Henrik, the disciplinarian out of all of the coaches. You saw it today in the thing with Chris Powell. Chris Powell seemed to be the joke of the group, but he's also seemed to be the one that you can see the player get on well with. But also when they were doing that warm-up beforehand, I've seen that done with Man City a lot, and it's just a concentration thing. It's about getting them concentrating straight away, so it's dropping the ball, clapping, when the ball claps, and then once you do a different way. Better to go with kids than the stress of winter. Yeah, don't look at your phone after 5 p.m. It'll either stress you out or make you really happy. It'll be one or the other. But we need to be defending better. We need to defend better in this game. We need to take our chances more when we got them. We need to cut their attack down as much as we can. There's a lot of things we can do better tomorrow, and it's going to be interesting. Big mistake. We didn't let Volk leave, though, John. We offered him a contract, and he went and got better. And also, he's not getting in Oxford team at the minute. The last couple of games, he's been on their bench. He's not getting in their team. I think it's better worded. It's a big mistake not getting a better player than Volks, which what we tried to do. I think the wording will be better to say, I don't think it was a mistake letting Volks go, but I think it was more of a mistake not replacing him with someone a bit younger. Always my whole destination as a kid. Yeah, Blackpool's lovely. I've got family who live up there. It's really nice. I think that's the thing for me. Still got a massive faith in Danny. Me could be in better hands early on, yet held it together with me, get beat to my advances, but Danny will class that. Yep, I agree. Who would first choice striker now? Who is their first choice striker now? Dykes has left. It's the lad they got in January. Hang on a minute, I'll find his name. They got a lad in January who's been their first choice. Michael Frey and Xander Clay are their main two forwards that they use a lot, but it's more like Michael Frey, who they got from Holland. Really good. But you got to remember they got good players in their attack, so we're going to have to be on it. Thing is, I think we got to do that whole thing, and it's a very big cliche, but we've got to see what happens. We have to see what happens and see what this team can do and where they can get going. Because if this team can go on a run, then fantastic. You get them on a run, you get them playing well, you go, fantastic. You get the team that you want to play. But you got to just hope that that mentality from last season is still there with the players. It sounds like it is. It doesn't seem like people's heads are dropped behind the scenes. It looks like they've really gone for it and really dug into what Danny's been saying. But the proof will be in the pudding. It's like what Danny said. It's weird how they can do it all in training, but then when it comes to match day, it goes out the window. It was interesting where we were talking about potential bringing in a free agent who they might have talked to, but it's been complicated of getting that over the line and trying to sort that out. And then you've got people guessing who's the free agent. Is it a defender? Is it a defensive midfielder? It's been that kind of scenario that's going through our heads. I think we'll see. I think we will. Fingers crossed anyway. I hope we do. I really do hope we see a big improvement tomorrow, because I just feel like there's something there that the players have got to show up. They've got to show up and turn up. If they can get a win tomorrow, and then we can go to Luton, and the thing is, the next 3 league games are bloody difficult. You couldn't ask for worse league games in one sense for coming back to. What is it? It's West Brom. No, it's not. QPR, Luton, West Brom. Then it's Bristol City, and then it's Coventry, and then we got the next international break. That is a big load of games. They're tough games to come back to for it. I suppose the fans have to give the benefit of that. I agree. So many hard games to come. Yeah, it's a tough load of games coming up. The games that are coming up are hard, and we were going to want to start doing things. We don't want to do what we did last year, where it took until like November to find our rhythm. We need to have this where it's gone. Right, September's done and dusted nearly. Let's get the 3 games out in September, have a good October, and see where we are. They're all hard games. We have to accept that. I agree, Jez. Despite losing start, a draw away at the first day because is an okay result. I'll be honest with you. A draw at Luton would be fantastic. Let's have a look. Also, Swansea to play after the international break. Yep. Like Jez said, there's no easy games. Like, there's generally no easy games now. And there's no easy games in this league. We got Burnley after the international break. That's our first game back. Burnley, Swansea, Pompey. And then we run into November with Watford. They're all hard games. Like, this is probably up there with one of the toughest championships we've had in a long time. I generally do feel like that. This could be one of the toughest ones we've had. 24 people watching, 14 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. But we're just going to have to be on it. We're just going to have to be on our A game. And one of the things you've got to remember, we don't want to have a situation where we have a really good... you're going up to the international break, and then the international break then goes on the whole, like, oh, it died. The dreaded Tuesday game. Yeah, when it starts getting into the colder months, you start getting the Tuesday, Saturday games, and they start coming with a vengeance. October, you got 2 Tuesday games in October with 1 Friday game. And then in November, at the minute, you only got 1. And then you go into December where it's Tuesday, Sunday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Thursday, Sunday, because it's all due to the whole Boxing Day and Christmas Day kind of stuff. So everything goes all out the window then as well. So it's, yeah, you know what? I'm generally looking forward to it being back. I just don't want us to have the mindset of we'll have to keep playing catch up again. We can get out of that mindset of we're not having to play catch up or we're not having to go behind to get going again. That'll be fine. I did Plymouth both in midweek in the past 2 seasons. I'm used to the far away midweek now. Yeah. I think some people get used to the midday game. Once they start going every home and away, I think it gets a lot easier. I think where it gets harder is if you're someone who's having to like juggle your work and your work ain't great, especially if you're on shift work. Like, you can't guarantee what you're gonna do. Like, sometimes you can do a 3 p.m. kickoff. Excuse me, a 3 p.m. kickoff on a Saturday. Well, if you get a 3 p.m. kickoff on a Saturday, where there's a lot of 3 p.m. kickoff now that are 12 o'clock. Like, this midweek, it was Harrogate versus Donny away on a Thursday night for League 2. What's that all about? But it's all because the whole Sky deal and how everything goes. I think that's the thing. The new Sky deals have really changed how people can go and watch their football and how they're going to be able to do it. You either pay so much a month for Sky or get Now TV for the games you want, or you find a way of going to those games one way or another. And I think it just gets more and more difficult because you're either screwed with what prices it is and getting to games is, or you're screwed with the kind of watching at home, but then having to then heat your home electric, then having your subscription. So it all gets all up in the air, doesn't it? RJ, Just been sorting some stuff out. No worries, mate. I hope you're well. Hope you're good. Like I said, I don't know how long this one will be. Luckily, it's all going to be quiet on the Western Front. Yeah, part of the deal is League 2 on 13. Yeah, I don't agree with it, but it's a mixture of that thing. If you don't do that, you have the thing where people lose out on money due to Sky deal. And that's the thing for me. Went to my mate's funeral on Tuesday. Oh, I'm so sorry, mate. I'm really sorry, mate. I hope it was a good send off for you, mate. I think people forget how those send off go. I hope it was a good one for him. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Wednesday do in these next couple of games. Generally, it really going to be interesting to see what Wednesday do in these next couple of games. I think we can start really strong. We can start really strong and get going, then fantastic. Get some goal. More importantly for me, as much as I want the goals to happen, more importantly for me, it's getting those clean sheets. I'd take a couple of draws. They buried him, didn't. Oh, mate, I'm so sorry, mate. Put some love hearts in the chat for SWFC. Toast to you, mate. 24 people watching, 19 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. Yeah, it is. Home sellout. I think it'll be close to tomorrow. I think it'll be close to. It's first home game back. Well, I hope it is. So, yeah, we'll see. Shift work. Ian and Callum, how you doing, mate? I didn't see that. Yeah, shift work is a killer. You love football. Used to be a chef, so my shift went all over the place. So I've had it in the past where I would have to like find out what my mates' club were doing to find out if I could switch his shift to do what I want to do, kind of thing. No, not for me. I hate it. If you're 9 to 5 week to week person, I think it's a little bit easier apart from midweek games. But as long as you're not like stupidly far, you're all right. But shift work is a killer. But yeah, we will see what this Wednesday do after this break. It will be give me. It will be interesting to say the least to see what Wednesday can do and how we turn up and if we changed anything. I think the thing for me, let's see what the game's like tomorrow, and then on Monday, let's see if anything changed with how we played or how we set up. And that'll be good to talk about on the debrief because that'll give us a chance to have a good conversation about what's going on and what we've seen that change or what we might have seen that change. That's the big one there for me, is you will see different things that will work on that we might not have seen in the first couple of games. Like, the thing is, if we can get, say, Dembele not just being a 10-minute wonder, be fantastic. Bambo needed. Oh, we needed this. I'm sure Danny thought the same. Yeah, well, we tried to bring a defender in. We tried to bring defenders in. And again, we kind of did what we did in January, where we let a player go before we brought one in. So it's got to be... It got to have that. I've actually got Master European football on the big telly cloth. Oh, I used to love that. I used to love the European football master stuff. It was amazing. It really was. I did really enjoy that, actually. But we'll go on then. I'm going to put it out to you. Goal lines for QPR. You know I don't do predictions, but I'd take a sneaky 1-0, play good. Played good and got a win kind of thing. And I don't care by how many, but what do you think it's going to be? Or are you worried that we could be going up against a really good QPR team? I ain't going to be live much longer. I ain't yawning like a good in here. But what do you think goal line's going to be? I'll take a 1-1 at this point, 2-1 to the Owls. Also, I need Kabachi to play because I need him for the draft. 3-1 to the Owls. I'll take that. Interesting. No one's going with a clean sheet. So people thinking we're going to concede. Interesting. I don't possibly will happen considering. I got a whole collection of it. Great games they've been on, you know, Man U, Bayern, Man U, Chelsea. We play so high. Yep, we do. I think it's fairly calm to go 2-1 like last season at home. Fair enough. I'm always intrigued what people pick and why they pick it because it's interesting. We do play high, and I think one of our biggest issues is when we do play high, we don't have many people getting back to cover, and that's the issue I've got. For me, we did have at one point really good cover when we played high, but we don't have that at the minute. But I want to get a win. I want to start the weekend on a good high. I got a busy weekend actually. I got a game. I got something on Sunday, and then Monday we go straight into the debrief. Next week is busy though on the live stream. So we got debrief Monday, Tuesday review, Wednesday debrief, Thursday nothing. Friday will be a roundup, but I might make it an EAFC 25 special where we'll play against Luton with the Wednesday team, and then you lot can see what the ratings are of the Sheffield Wednesday players are, if that's something you want to see. And then we'll do that for the first bit, and then we go straight into a normal roundup, or vice versa. We'll have it in the middle or something like that. Something I'm thinking about doing. There's also a series I'm thinking about bringing back or starting for the members. There are vlogs on there if you are a member, by the way. I need to edit the vlogs up for the last one. I ain't done that yet because I've not had a chance. But yeah, it could be interesting. I will see what happens. And I said that word so many times tonight. I'm running out of brain power, you can tell. I'm very tired. Doing the 6 o'clock starts in the morning are killing me again. Oh. 6 to 5 o'clock starts anyway. Right, I'm going to call it there because I'm yawning like a good one and I can't stop. So it's doing me in. So I am going to love you and leave you all, and I will see you all tomorrow for the review. And there'll be a roundup, debrief on Monday night at 7 p.m. So hopefully everything will go okay. Heart said 2-0, Head said 2-2. We'll find out. Yep. Bye. See you later. Have a good one, mate. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Have a good one, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.